Oh, shit! Whoa, okay. So controlling this is gonna be another matter. Oh boy. Yo, that was pretty real. Had a proper dummy record feature. They did have an option where you could just like pull from a list of things and you can have the AI do certain things on certain conditions. And just having that where it's like, just give me a breaker, do anything, man, fucking, but like, give me a break status so that if a breaker opportunity appears, then it'll do a backdash, whatever the case may be. Right? Yeah, break ASAP option after hit or block would be godlike. That's exactly it. And yeah, Menno, I know you were talking about the special shortcuts earlier on. I believe they mentioned on the Indiegogo campaigns, the Terra Studios mentioned that it wouldn't be allowed for ranked matches, but would be allowed for friend matches and casual and such. We did it again. I tried to throw your super.
Gets DP. You combo off with the DP.
Here we go. This is getting close. Are they gonna be able to seal this? Oh, they flipped out. April just flips out right at the very end, but oh. Ooh. That could have been very bad. Gets the throw.
Kawhi wins the tournament. Mono in second. Good games, everyone.
Holy heck, great stuff. You see right at the very end there, Monochromatic Hermit did not have their burst. They were like 1 pixel away from getting their burst back. But no, Kawhi and Pol...
Side of the corner as well, you got a strong character there.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we have, once again, the Rushdown just kind of pressuring Rinking in the same areas that he wants to be pressuring her. So it's going to be kind of a footsies game, calling out the distances on those moves, unless Melody takes it. So this is 2 up for Gillyboat, and we're doing we're doing first to 3. So this is going to be what, set point?
I think so, yeah. Was that like 4?
Alright, yo, I'm just gonna fucking helm break his ass. Toodaloo! Oh, come on, I want my super out. Look at my beautiful. Okay, yo, and that's like almost 50%. Yeah, that's a solid little B&B. For 1.5 meter? Yo, what is up, my friends? Happy Saturday. Dude, I don't even know what day it is, man. Yo, morning. How's everyone doing? What's up, guys? Yeah, yes, I'm stealing your IP. That is absolutely correct. The morning sun has vanquished the morning speedrun has vanquished the horrible curse. Absolutely. Man, honestly, thank you again, Punk, for recommending the clip player at the beginning of the stream, because that thing reminds me of games that I forgot that we played. I mean, we have seen some wild things over the years. Have they fixed the floor problem? No, unfortunately, sometimes you just, you know, it's like, you know, when you know how ghosts, like, can walk through walls but won't fall through floors, but if they think about it too hard, they fall right through the floors. We're just thinking about it too hard. Yo, Blacklight is a really good game. Man, there's a lot of them that I really, I need to go back and revisit. Say, like, Shadow Prisoners, another one where I'm just like, they keep making updates for it, and I'm like, okay, we gotta check this out. Oh, did they take out the tag mode? Oh, man. I mean, yes, it was kind of wonky, don't get me wrong, but, oh, that's a shame. I'm almost like, just let it rock, like, leave the sandbox, right? Oh, well. Well, friends. Okay, we've been Simon's Questing once again, inspired by my good friends here. I've been like, I need to get back into a good speedrun, and Punk's been doing the grind, not only for Excitebike, but now for Goonies 2. And man, Punk, the Goonies 2 run is amazing. I love watching you go through this, and like these like little refinements, right? The like it's an amazing story. Like seeing you like hit these high water marks, and then like, you know, the another whatever 15-20x has struck the towers, right? Like, oh, my heart goes out to you, and I want to see you do it. And I miss that. I miss that about speedruns. Like, I've had so much fun, like, going back and forth with friends and stuff like that in games. So, yeah, this has been good. It's been 4 years ago. That is a long ride. That hyperfixation gene kicks in. It's a remarkable thing, eh? All right. Well, I think I gotta like set up my cables so nothing is in my way. Yes. So we've got the live splits up. So this is getting serious. You can see at the top here, 29 attempts. This will be attempt number 30 that will kick off. Actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is just I want to get a little bit of practice. So see, this is why you need to warm up. There we go. Start with the floor drop. So I have been debating whether or not I should do. There are two ways to grind hearts in this area, where you could do this kill, collect, and respawn. But there's another spot which is a little bit faster. Load up one of my 7 instances. I have so many save states. I have like 24 save states for all the different tricks and like checkpoints in this game that I'm trying to practice. It's wild. So there is a little area here where if you walk forward to right about here, it's right around the 4th to 5th block, and turn back, you can spawn this guy, right? And then if you walk over here, you can spawn him. So the idea is that you want to hop back and forth and kill these guys to collect these hearts and build up to 100 hearts so you can progress in the run, right? But the problem is, if you step too far forward on that 4th block, that wolf comes from the left side and messes you up. So it's a fairly small window that you actually have to be in, and you have to have a really good like whip pacing, right? So that they don't end up firing their fireball, because it seems like your whip will pass through them on the first frames that they fire that fireball, which for me is usually the 4th hit. See, that 4th hit, just as the fireball comes out. So my whip pace is a little too slow by just a couple frames, right? But if you do it too fast, nothing comes out. So you can get 3, 4, right? Like, this is kind of the whip pacing that you want, but if you do it too fast, you'll drop a whip and it'll slow you down significantly, right? Yeah, so yeah, Mohas and I were talking about this the other day, and it's like, if you're gonna race one of these games, what do you pick and choose? What do you do for safety, and what do you do to try to get an edge on people, right? That's interesting. I wonder... I'm messing up my timing. See? Then went too far, and then that messes you up. That's an interesting question, though, Punk. Maybe I might still end up trading, but... Oh, jumped the wrong way. See, yeah, and I don't know how much, like, is there... Yeah, you might be able to go from the jumping to the crouching whip without losing any timing, but I don't think you can quick whip between standing and crouching. Ah, missed my jump whip. Oh, maybe you can. And then you got to make sure you get your turnaround, right? So this is the faster way to do a grind, and it also means you don't lose as many lives, because if you do the typical, if you do the easier grind, you are basically forced to take at least one hit every pass, right? Which means you're gonna take at least one death, right, in order to get to the required heart count. So, like, this is the big thing where it's like, yeah, that is a skill test, that if you can pass the skill test and do the grind on the left-hand side, you'll be way better set up for the rest of your run. Ah. You know what? That might be it. But then, yeah, as soon as you mess that up. Oh, no, okay, it does go through them. So yeah, you just need to get that timing down. And like, I think my comfort level is just a frame or two too slow to reliably get that cycle. All right, but you know what? Let's do this. Let's do some runs, man. Aha. Start off with the wrong cycle. There you go, or the wrong pace. Frequency? What's the word that I'm looking for there for the speed of your whipping pattern? Oh, see, yeah, and now I gotta take the death. Cadence, thank you, man. Cadence sounds much more poetic, though, don't you think? So yeah, doing the grind this way, you will lose either 1 or 2 lives depending on the RNG of the heart drops. So that's 2 deaths, and I'm at... Here, I'll kill these guys. 86. 94. 98. All right, just one more. And at 136, I should be able to make it. This is basically the latest you can do it and still beat the day-night cycle. Because we're not able to go into the shops and talk to these merchants if it's nighttime. So yeah, I'm 11 seconds slow from my last one. All right. Oh, right, and I forget this. Reset my Y coordinate, and I'll see if I can get this floor drop here. Yeah, you can make that jump to the merchant without whipping. It's just much easier if you do whip. Sweet. Whoops. I love this. The whip jump and then the throw in the air. Oh, no! Oh, see, that's unfortunate. All right. So I lost whatever hearts I had already collected. Thankfully, I didn't have that many because I just spent them all. I meant to do a vertical jump to collect that heart. But that does mean now that I have 3 lives. So every time you game over, you are... you lose whatever hearts you have collected. And the hearts are not only currency, but they are also used for sub-weapons. So I need to do another grind to get to 150 hearts so I can get the chain whip. Which I do here. It's a little slower, so once again, there are 2 spots you can do this, much like with the start of the game. You could do the grind in an easier or a harder way. So this is the easier way, but it's slower. As you can see, the enemies are far apart, and there's a bunch of lag because of the guys below. So there is a faster grind that is much more difficult a little further on. So I'm going to go to that eventually, but I like to make sure I collect my... almost 150 here, so I usually do this at least until I get a level up. Because interestingly, hearts are also what grant you experience points. But because I died and I lost the ones I collected, I'm a little far behind. So yeah, 144, okay. Now for another floor drop, I need to do 2 jumps from resetting on those stairs. Nice. Yeah, right? You forget that you can level up. So the level ups not only increase your health, at like every other level, it increases your total health, but it also increases your defense. So this here, where the witches are, is where the more difficult grind is. I don't think I actually got the last 6 hearts that I need, which really kind of sucks. But yeah, it increases defense, so you take less damage from enemies, which makes damage boosting better. Oh, shit. Right, so since I don't have my chain whip, these guys take extra hits. Oh, jeez. Come on, guy. Yeah, so this is what happens, right? When you get a bad grind, you get thrown off hard. Ah, missed the double drop. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at those drops, though. And so, yeah, you're also able to chain floor drops together, so you can do those 2 in sequence. So yeah, now these guys go down in 1, which is definitely why you need the chain whip. I mean, this game would be ridiculous late game if you only had the leather whip or whatever. So some of the sub weapons take hearts from you. The holy water does not, but the gold dagger, which we'll get later on, does. And part of the reason that the gold dagger does take hearts is that it deals damage according to your whip level. So oops. That's close. So yeah, the better your whip, the more damage the gold dagger does, so that does take hearts. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna miss my day-night cycle here because I had to do that extra grind. So that's gonna be unfortunate. Because every time you miss a day-night cycle, I think it's a 3-minute time loss. Yeah, well, there's a lot, honestly. There's a lot. There are so many sub-weapons in this game that I think people never realized existed. There are 3 types of daggers. There's like a weird freaking like multi-directional bounce all over the screen star weapon. It's weird. Okay, good. I did make the cycle. Oh no. But now I messed up. No, I messed it up. Oh, that really sucks. Okay. So yeah, I was supposed to jump directly up onto that ledge, but I jumped too early and missed it, which offsets my pixel. And from there, there's no real easy way to know that you have fixed it. But from here, I can do jump up, jump down, jump up. And then jump up. And you are able to get 2 in a row. I guess I don't really need it. I can just jump down anyways. But yeah, there are a lot of... for all the floor drops, you have to know what subpixel you're on, right? So... Shoot. And so this one, because I didn't get the floor drop on the left-hand side, that value is now completely off, so I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get this. Oh! We got lucky. Thank you. And that's a, yeah, that's a good drop. That's a big drop to get. Okay, I have got enough. I have enough hearts for the oak dagger. God, I hate that jump and all that lag. So let's reset my subpixel on the stairs, and let's see if we can get this wrong warp. So, if this works, when I push left, I will be... transported away. Nope. Okay. I have a backup for this. Let me drop down. There we go. Ah, frick. And so you need the double drop there to do this the real fast way, right? So I was really hopeful for this. So slightly longer way. Even though the clips say they failed, they work, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that clip maker. It has been super wonky. Okay. Fall down, bonk your head. This is once again another setup for a floor drop. Jump, jump. This should be... Yes, first try. Ooh. Please work. Oh. Did it work? It worked. All right, all right, all right. That was a little wonky. That was a little wonky, but we take those. So that was another wrong warp, where much like, so we did it going to the right, and then we repeated it going to the left. But when we go to the left, it basically skips over that whole jumping portion with the hopping skeletons, right? So that's a pretty clutch one to get. I almost messed that up. Usually you fall to death, but instead it managed to just drop me on an invisible block, so I was able to still do the thing. Yeah. You're seeing how this fires off, right? It feels so good. Whoops. Oh, damn it, stupid bat. Yeah, this run is an absolute delight. Okay, so I want to see if I can get some extra hearts. I'm just going to make a point of killing some folks along the way. Oops. Yeah, I think my biggest concern right now is that my day-night cycle is so off. All right, 66. So yeah, every mansion you need 50 hearts to purchase an oak stake. One of the mansions I'm going to strive to purchase 2 so that I don't have to go out of the way. And since I have 2 lives, I'm gonna need to tank 1 death to progress at some point. But I want to make sure I have enough hearts that I can do that to avoid a grind later on. Okay, and I'm gonna see there's another double floor drop coming up just after I purchase this oak stake. Going down these, not these stairs, but going down, or going onto a set of stairs will reset you. So you're gonna see, I'm going to reset my subpixel value, and then try to do a double drop by you. Fall down, reset. Ah! So I was a little late on my second whip there. So I didn't get the second floor drop. That one's only a little bit of a time save. Some of the other double drops are significantly bigger. Oh, come on. You guys are being real defensive today. Oh, I am so bad at menuing in this game. It is so weird. It has like 3 different rows, and some of them are items and some of them are... Oh, God. No, I know. Yeah, yeah. Oh, my lord. Okay. Well, I guess that's my... That's my intentional death. Please. Oh, that's bad. Okay, I really need to make sure I don't get hit. Because I'm gonna need as much... I'm gonna need as much health as I can to get through the poisonous marsh on the left-hand side here. Bum 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 bum. Man, I always get hit by these lizards. Dang it. Jump over top. All right. Because, yeah, you got to make it through this marsh, which eats up so much damage. And then you need to equip Dracula's heart so that the ferryman takes you to the correct location. The combat in this game doesn't seem to be too fervent. No, it's pretty decent, but like, once again, like so many things about this game is that it's unforgiving, right? It's like, once you start messing up, the cavalcade of errors that follows. Right? Because now I'm on my last life and I just lost all my hearts. That sucks. Yeah, like, if I'm being real, like, that's the run, right? As, like, I was already extremely far behind, but that's the run. Right? Because, basically, for this... for this mansion, this is where I want to buy 2 stakes. So I need 100 hearts. And then I need 170 if I'm going to go for the Morning Star, which is my route right now, is I get the upgraded Morning Star whip to make things easier later on, right? Alright. So this is a floor drop here coming up. From those stairs, you need to make sure you don't jump. And then you can... And you are actually set up. There you go. And that's a big floor drop to get. But you can see here, right? So I've got 20 hearts. So it's like, I can grind for 50 doing this. But then if I want to leave this place with a second oak stake and enough hearts for the Morning Star, I need to then collect 220. Right? Ah, yeah, no. This run, she done. Let me just practice. I keep missing that. That's a lot of grinding, right? No, that's exactly it. It's that stuff just goes to absolute hell if you fall too far off. And like, yeah. Oh man, I get the quick kill and then I die. Right? So this is it, right? So if I'm entering this, I'm usually entering this mansion with 1 life. And if I'm entering with 1 life and about 100 hearts, I'll collect about 50, right? But I still gotta do a big grind at the end. Now that's not the end of the world, but the problem is you can only have 1 oak stake at a time. So I buy the oak stake, and then I have to kill death. And then I have to, collect the bit and go back up, buy another oak stake, and do my final grind. And escape to get to the Morning Star, all without dying, because I'm on my last life. So, right, like, one of 2 things has to happen. Either, and this is why the lizard grind at the beginning of the game is so important, right? Because if you can do that grind without losing any lives, then you can afford to sacrifice 1 to cross the marsh. And you have 2 going to the Morning Star, which is a significantly wider safety net for you. The other way to do it is to route your experience so that you get the level up right before you go into the marsh, so you don't have to sacrifice all the health, right? Or sacrifice a life. All right, let's do this. Ah, curses. All right, 4, 8, 12. At least I got 2 out of that one. And there's even that, just one whip drop, right? I took like 3 extra hits. Oops, even that I didn't need to take. If we're at 78 or 70, yeah, 78. I'll double check what I'm at. I lost count. $90, all right. You stripped your live split? No, it's only the timer, current world record. Yeah. Yeah, you need to know where you're losing time. Yeah. No, that's totally fair. I usually have all of the, all of my splits showing. But, just for the layout here on stream, I figure I crunch it down a bit. Jump up, head bonk is the setup there. Yeah, you're right, because you were saying that. You're like 5 or 8 seconds ahead of world record. And then you're like, yeah, 9 or 10 behind, right? And it's like, what is going on there? Whoops. Okay. $92. See, at this point, I'm just trying to keep the heart count in my head. Four minutes. I'm hoping by 4:30, if these guys give me some nice drops. Nah, they're not giving me nice drops. Come on. $36. Come on, man. Yeah. 40. All right. No, I'm not doing it because last time I had the shitty fucking... the shitty grind. There we go. Jump down, jump over, floor drop. I'm getting much better at that. All right, now I got about 20 seconds to get over to the chain whip door for the sunrise. There we go. Yeah, I could have gone, but I'm like, you know what? Let me get some extra hearts. I have... Oh, that's a good question. How many lives do I have? I think I'm on my last one. Ah, curses. Missed it again. I know, right? The constantly wrapping enemies. It's super interesting that that's like, yeah, like you manipulating enemy spawns to easily grind, right? Dang it. Dang it. All right, this is I've had worse. I've had worse paces. Yes, okay, that is more what I wanted out of that section. Oh. Okay, now hopefully I don't mess up this floor drop again. But yeah, so whenever you're thinking about floor drops, right, you got to think about, okay, when do I know my last properly known Y subpixel? And it's always going to be, the stairs will guarantee you that you're at 0. Which lets me do this up, down, up thing. Ah, good. Okay, I got a second try. Nope. Okay, I'm resetting that. Oh, but... Nope. Okay, yeah, this is totally fucked now, right? So, because I knew what my subpixel was after I did the floor drop, but I did not know what it was after I got hit. So this is a crapshoot. I got so lucky. So yeah, there is a practice ROM that has the ability to show you what your current Y subpixel value is. And I've been using that for practice. That's kind of what helped me figure it out how some of this really works. That was risky. Okay, reset. Yeah, okay, I am not close enough to the edge of the screen, I don't think. So this is probably not going to work, and I have to go for... Yeah, I have to go for the backup. I don't like it. This should work. Right? But then because I had to, once again, so I reset my value on the stairs before I went into that. but then I messed up my setup on the left-hand side. So that means that I didn't know what the subpixel value was, so that floor drop, I don't know if it was going to work. There are ways that you can guarantee to know. But I got to get it in one go. That's the way that it works for me. And you can see here, right? Yeah, so I'm behind on my time now, in part because I dropped that. Bonk. There are a lot of moving pieces, right? Because like this, if I don't get it, I've got to go all the way up and around, which is like... Sweet. Okay, so I got the right one there. And it just pushes me through and lets me avoid all of that shit. I love that. So yeah, I think that is kind of my biggest struggle right now, is making sure I'm routing my lives and my hearts and my experience. Like that routing, the resource routing, is what's proving the most difficult for me. Like I can practice floor drops. I can practice zips. Okay, fine. So I lost whatever hearts I had there. I'm just gonna have to grind it out. But that's kind of okay. Well, okay, let's see how this plays out. I might spend an extra, 15, 20 seconds doing a little bit grinds here and there. Whoops. Fuck it. But yeah, y'all know what it's like, right? Like once you're off of your rhythm, it's amazing how quickly things can devolve, right? 40 hearts. Nothing. This is a decent spot. If you can get a rhythm here where you can get both skeletons and both bats... I find that... Why I was known in high school. Ooh, that's a good point. The holy water might be able to. Try to remember that for an hour from now when you loop back to it, exactly. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I am much farther ahead on hearts now than I was the first run. And I have all of my lives right now, as I hopefully don't jump into a bed of spikes. But you can see I did a little extra grind, so I'm behind on time. But I might be able to catch up a little. Thanks to those extra hearts. Yeah, no, there's a ton of possibility for early... Jesus. Oh my god, Mike, menus. Menus! Yeah, no, thankfully it's early in the evolution of my runs. So, yeah, there's a lot of chance for time saves pretty much everywhere. I was kind of careless, though. I did take a lot of damage in this mansion. We'll see what the heart count is at when I leave. Probably like 170-ish? 160-ish? I am way off. I don't want to mess up and die. Can I make it? Oh, I just made it. Yeah, it's always the best, right? Because it's true. Every time you play, you're like, wow, I saved 48 seconds on that split. All right. Less valuable to grind in the daytime. But I will do my darndest to collect all of these. Love to save it right. Yeah, when you start getting down to saving 0.48 seconds and being like, oh my god, I'm a god. Yeah, that's when you've progressed to a different point in your run. Okay, let me try and not die here. Okay, let me not get hit here. It's basically the same. Okay. $180. I mean, okay, so, once again, now I have 2 lives. Half her health. So, we'll see if those extra grinds earlier on will save me a little bit of time here. Stupid little slimes. Ugh. I hate that whip. It's so close. No, for real though. I'm gonna need all the health because I would like to be able to take a scythe or two from death. Just in case. Let me actually do this. Dang it. Okay, that's less ideal. No, that really sucks. Oh god, that really sucks. And now I can't afford... Oh, man, and this stupid dude at the bottom here. Alright, he was nice. I hate him. They are completely RNG. Alright, this is definitely a choke point in my run, though. Like, I gotta figure something out for this section. Missed the jump again. Okay, so this is last life. I'm so mad. I am so mad. Yeah. Right? So now, like, this is it. So now this route demands me to grind 220 hearts before I leave. Right? Or at least 170, possibly 220. Right? Like... And this is one of the reasons, not only so, this is one of the reasons people skip Morningstar, is because if you go for the Morningstar, you need the hearts, and you need to go further than you otherwise would, right? So, like, I am required to do a grind, go forward farther than I need to, backtrack, and do something, right? Yeah, bring a newspaper, it's gonna be a long grind. No, that's exactly it, right? So when I was coming into this, like, I came into this mansion actually with what I needed. It was about 200 hearts, right? 180, 190 maybe, right? It was at least 188. Remember, it was 188. So like, that is that's already, I already have my 2 oak stakes, and I only need an extra 90. I'm gonna collect, if I have a good run, 30, 50 going through there. So it's a pretty small grind where I have to stop and maybe spend an extra 10 seconds, which I'm willing to do. But like, yeah, this is one of the choke points, man. And later on is the other mansion where you have an opportunity to buy 2 oak stakes in one. But that is even more difficult, especially if you don't have the Morningstar. So like, do I say to myself, hey, I'll go for the oak stake later, but I'll get the Morningstar? Or do I try to guarantee I get the Morningstar, or get the oak stake early and skip the Morningstar entirely? So like, that's kind of like a couple of options of where I can go with this run, right? Here, let's go. All right, so because here is, man, Larabu Mansion. Yeah, it is silly, some of what you're required to do. I will try to get to Larabu to show you, right? But yeah, this is it. So this is from the point in the game where you get the Morning Star, you backtrack, you have to do the blob skip. So here, before I take, because I'm gonna take a little break in a second and grab another drink of water. But definitely another choke point in the run here. This little RNG dude has to give you the right bounce at the right distance as you do your whip jump to get that extra bit of height in order to get knocked up over this wall. Right? And same thing, where it's like, if I get a game over here, it makes getting 2 oak stakes later on much more difficult. Nah, fuck that. There we go. We got it. We got it. So, if you get the Morning Star, these guys take a whopping 4 hits. If you don't, they take 8, which makes killing them and making your way through this freaking mansion unreasonable, right? Like, the route is to skip the Morning Star and have enough hearts already that you just damage boost and avoid your way through this whole mansion. Which sucks with these random bone-tossing assholes. The random knights. Yeah, right? That is the life you live if you want to do the fast route, right? The blobs are RNG based on a universal counter that begins when you start the game. So there's probably a way to tacit into position. But it would be remarkably hard to manipulate, I think. Alright, so right, I've got 80, so I can buy the oak steak. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, right, so that is why that is such a frustrating trick for people. 3... Missed it. Dang, man. There you go. No, yeah, right? Like, at this point, from everything that I've read about it, people are just like, knobby. You gotta fucking, oh, you just gotta eat that shit. Okay, so I'm doing this is from a save point that comes from a little bit later where I need to backtrack. This too is random. How many teardrops Camilla drops is completely random. And so could you imagine if you don't have the Morning Star here, you basically have to have enough hearts and use the gold dagger. Right? So I only had the 2 hearts, but the gold dagger will stun lock her. But otherwise, you're left doing this. And if you don't have the Morning Star, this takes 60 whip strikes. If you do have the Morning Star, it takes 30. And it's like, how long are you gonna wait? Yeah, there you go, right? No, yeah, not a tough boss, but definitely a boss that is like, have fun, kids. You want to wait around? That's so funny. Really? The demons are last 128 hits? Guy, and that's it. And if you... This is why, like, things like the quick kills become so much more important, right? Where... So I spend the extra time in this route, in this run, getting the Morning Star, getting the Flame Whip. I do all that stuff. But it means it also upgrades my gold dagger. So at the end of the game, I toss 4 gold daggers into Dracula, and I guarantee you, it's like easy peasy, right? Like, once I'm out of this mansion, Larabu Mansion, in my run, it is all downhill. Like, I can pretty much coast, right? And it's fine. I know I'm going to get to the end. Because I'm not relying on the quick kill with the holy water against Dracula. I'm not relying on having... Because I have the extra damage on the gold dagger. But man... Right? Yeah, it would have been 20 hits instead it was 120 or something like that, right? It's just... But then you end up in a situation where it's like, you can't just fight through the enemies if you're not going to upgrade your whip. And the whip upgrade takes a long time to get. So, are you speedrunning it? Like, that's... But yeah, there are, like we've been talking about, there are so many like really punishing elements of this run that it's like, where do you want that difficulty to be? So like, yeah, for me, I've designed a route that kind of like makes it, I hit a lot of the cool things. Yeah, exactly right. I hit a lot of the cool things. It's like, it's a good bit of challenge, but it's not going to be breaking any world records. Like at some point, some of my routing choices are just preventing me from getting like sub 40, right? Like that's not going to happen with the way that I'm doing it. That being said, if I get good enough at this, I might be willing to, you know, change the routing to actually have that possibility. But there's no, like, world record should not be everyone's goal for all of their speedruns, right? Like, that may be what you're in the running for, but, like, I do not need to be as good of a golfer as insert really good golfer here, right? Yeah, PBs are the best goal of them all. Absolutely, absolutely. on that note, I'm going to try to come back and get a PB in just a minute. But I'm going to take a quick little break, friends. Do a little stretch break. Grab yourselves a drink. We're going to be back in a few, and we're going to play some more Castlevania, man. I'll see you in a couple minutes, friends. Okay, that grenade and then the fucking jet dash over. Okay, I see what you're going for there, punk. Yo, my child. I have taught you well. Best of 5, right?
Yeah, either like I was thinking like 5 rounds, best of like first to 3.
Yeah, 5 rounds first to 3 could work.
This is a cool stage. Oh no!
Shit!
Someone clip that, please.
Oh, that was a round.
Oh,
Gets the parry.
Power parry into power parry. Whip into power parry. The ultimate BM.
Oh, man. Yo,
That's
good
what I'm
job.
saying. Mint won that match, but in the mental game, he lost.
He lost, yep. Yo, good job, Terrell. So, we got 3-0 from mid. Then we're gonna get Kawhi and Zammer.
Give me a second to plug my fight stick back.
Even was Black Light from Okemon. If anybody can help me find out who Okemon is, where they're located online, I would appreciate it. I want to check out Blacklight a little bit more. There's some cool stuff. I like the art style. I'm interested in seeing how the rough art translates to the finalized pixel art. They're paying attention to game balance. They've already updated the game. They've patched it, so... I hate his jumping L, though. Oh, wait. Oh, come on! I very clearly got that first, man. Okay, so... I mean, that's still pretty vicious, just getting thrown in there. But if I do overhead, back, it's way more consistent. But, yeah, but, like, when you get it it feels so good. Like, you get it mid-screen, and you're just, like... anti-air hit, and then you get enough. Oh man. And so this is my hope, is that I actually really like this as almost a feature, right? Where I think it'd be really interesting if there was a way to do that, to get something a little more extended. There you go, right? There we go. It just fucking keeps going! And then the super effect again.
Is that right? There we go. Jumping in.
Oh, hello, I'm still muted. What's up, everybody? Welcome on back. How's everyone doing? Having a lovely Saturday morning, hopefully. No, okay, let's get into this, man. Let's get a run through here. I have faith. Good RNG? Let's see. I think that was 2. All right. Four? I would be really happy if I got 2 here. 78. All right. Yeah. 286. We're doing basic math. Damn it. Okay. 2 more? Yes. All right. That was a pretty good grind. I only lost 1 life. Hey, gold split. Yeah, that's a decent start. Bonk. Fall through. So yeah, I'm gonna get to make at least part of this run in the daytime. Really, yeah, I want to get past those guys. Because they take 4 hits and are just a waste. It's gold in them there splits. Whoop. Just missed him. Okay. Yo, that's good. Level up at like 335 is, I would say, very good for me. Yeah, still 114 though, right? So yeah, that was a bad. It's funny. I level up and then they give me a bad stretch of hard RNG. Right, it's 150 is what we need for our first grind. There we go. That's a little better. Jump, jump. Floor drop. Yes. Make my way over. Whoops. There we go. Okay, I'm pretty close. I've got to have, like, what, 160, 170 hearts? That was a pretty decent grind. Let's see if I can get the double floor drop here. That'd be nice. Not even a single. I'm not even going to go for the backup. Might as well take those guys for their hearts. Do, 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 do. Oh, no! We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Just a wee mistake. A wee happy accident. All right. Let us get the blue crystal and this floor drop. But yeah, that whole walk around, man, like, yeah, you really don't want to miss this floor drop. This is one of the kind of essential ones. Okay. Whip, jump, quick whip. Grounded whip, jump. Grounded whip, jump. Grounded whip. This should be the setup. Good. Because, yeah, I think my last run, I was here at about the 11-minute mark. So, like, this is like a whole 2 minutes faster, right? And 76. I'm kind of close. 80. Okay, I'm gonna get both my oak stakes here. Whoops. Okay, that puts me at 100. Okay. I think I can do this. Ooh! No! Oh no! Oh, that sucks. So I jumped just a little too early, which hit me, knocked me into the spikes, and forced the the warp before I got my oak stake. Oh, that sucks. It's funny, man. Like, oh, yo, what's up, Spriven? How you doing, bud? It's funny how much just being like having the camera offset like that, how much it messes with your brain and your perspective of distance. That one hurts. Hope you've been doing well, though, Spriven. There we go. Let's hope this grind is nice to us as well. I've had some very unkind RNG in my practice runs. And it feels, oh yeah, right? Feels bad, man, when you're like, I did all the things right, and it just didn't give me the resources I needed. All right, 82, that's not bad. Damn it. Give me a double, guys. There we go. One more double? Nah. Alright. Made it through with only one death, which is preferred. It's preferred. Keep doing that. I need to reset my position. Jump up, bonk. Nice. Okay, second try. Okay. Didn't quite make it all the jumping wolves, but this is a decent time, right? Yeah, absolutely. Getting those double drops, like, I've had a couple runs that actually gave me enough hearts in a single life, but, like, it's tight. But it is, right? It's, whoops. Ah, come on. Yo, Rommel, what's up? But yeah, that is, hey man, it's the life of speedrunning sometimes, right? You are left up to RNG, and you do what you can to mitigate it. The lizard grind, yep. I am contemplating doing the more complex, or like the more difficult lizard grind. Whoops. Because it means you're definitely guaranteed to get through it. Well, if you're good enough at it, you can get through it without dying. And you'll just, yeah, you just build up so many more hearts, and like, having the extra resources will just make such a big difference later on in the run, right? And it sucks that, yeah, like, I'm left up to, I can do it the safer, slower way, but I'm left up to RNG how viable the rest of my run becomes. What am I at? 134? Oops. Okay, I think last one, and then I go. Reset, 1 jump, 2 jump, floor drop. Nice, okay, okay. I'm getting pretty consistent at that. And what am I at? 154. All right, so I have enough for the chain whip. Let's see what extra I can get here. I got about 20 seconds. Whoops. All right, yeah, that's it. Okay, so not incredibly far ahead on hearts. 66. Come on, let me try. Ah, couldn't get the double. Oh, I got hit. That really sucks. Man, it's remarkable how there are so many little things that, like, I was watching some of the top runners in Simon's Quest, and seeing them do all these little optimizations that no one really talks about, but are like, overall, like, end up saving a lot of time. And like dealing with enemies on ladders is definitely one of them. I need to probably look into that more, because there's a few spots in particular in the mansions where that'll be a huge save. Well, yeah, right? Like, getting hit on a stair knocks you off the stairs, so you have to be very close to the top, otherwise, you know, you get kind of messed up. But then game overing on a stair, like, or like respawning on a stair, dying on a stair. When it respawns you, it's always at the bottom. Some annoyances. Yo, Sensual Tribunal NBS or whatever you are. Yeah, thank you, Spriven. You're already here. All the best boys and girls are already hanging out. Up, down, up. Hey, here we go. Yo, much love. Thank you. Oh, damn it. I was so enamored with your support that Do I get lucky? I got lucky. There was no setup there. That was a hope and a prayer. Yo, Stealthy. Whoop. Oh. I love chat. I love chat. Chat's messing me up good right now. No. That's on me. I should not take my eyes off the game when I'm in the middle of a jump. All right. 72. Do I do the little grind for 2 oak steaks? I'm gonna try it again. So 80, all right. Oh, it's being pretty nice. The lag. Oh, it didn't give it to me. There we go. I just needed 100. Okay, reset the Y pixel. Let's see if I can get this correctly. Maybe I might have hit the right one. Yes, I did. Messed up the drop. Oh well. All right, but it means that I need to make sure I buy a second oak steak on my way out. Might as well live on the edge. So basically what's happening, it is super cool. Basically what's happening with that trick is that the vertical moving platform is pushing you into the like screen transition plane, right? I think no, I saved it. Oops. Stupid skeleton. So yeah, it's pushing you into the screen transition plane, but the screen transition doesn't work unless you move. So when you move backwards, the game then says, oh, you're trying to screen transition, but not from the correct location. So it pushes you through to a different spot. So similar thing happens here, right? Where I end up there, I go right, and it pushes me to the far left because it thinks I'm screen transitioning to the left. Oh, the lag is absolutely ridiculous. It's so funny, and it's like, yeah. How do you, man? I gotta figure out how to. It's funny. I don't even think people bother mitigating the lag. I think they're just kind of like, guys, we hold that. Oh. Damn it. I don't know why I'm struggling with that. I used to always be able to get that bat and eye in the same go. Need those. I'm gonna spend a little bit of extra time getting some extra hearts. I mean, especially if they're gonna be kind like that. Damn it. Okay, but now I am dying, so... Oh my god, I almost missed that jump. Okay, 84. Good. Thank you, Blob. Go very far away. Oh, no. Jumping too late. Okay, I just have to not do anything silly on my way through here. Let's go. And once again, all right, let's see if I can get this double drop now. I was getting much better at them. And it would be nice to pull them off more realistically in runs. Come on. One more try. All right. Because these stairs are so slow. Man, yeah, all of that. It does not like me today. It really does not. All right. It's only 48 seconds behind. You know, that's fine. Yeah, right, especially, like I said, I'm just kind of learning this now, so, like, especially when you really start going through... Oh, no. Okay, we're fine. Shoot. Yeah, when you first start going through a game like this, there are always going to be those choke points that are, like... That give you these wild swings in times. Missing a day-night cycle is something that'll absolutely do it. Being forced to grind. Yeah. So that vertical hop I do just in case those guys drop hearts. That way I'm guaranteed to collect them. It's a little bit slower, but it means that I can just kind of autopilot that section. Born to low, first to grind. Yeah, you know it, man. 132 hearts. Ooh, I got lucky. Okay. And I want to die here because... Nope. I lost all my hearts. That really sucks. I died earlier on. Shit. Because I wasn't going to make it through here, right? That sucks. So this is what I was talking about earlier, right? Where now, yeah, forced to grind. There's not even a life counter in the pause menu, I don't think. Okay, so I'm not gonna get the second steak in this mansion. I will wait till Laraboo. Come on. Come on. Damn, it's gonna drop me at the bottom. How annoying is that? Completely frickin' RNG. Yeah, you forget your continue count in Earnest, right? Yeah, it's... That is one of the things, and this is it, where how many bits of those information are you trying to keep in your head, right? I'm trying to keep my entire route in my head, trying to keep my heart count in my head, trying to keep my life count, my health count. Yeah, how much damage do enemies do? What level am I at? How much damage will I take? Yeah. So many. Very true, Spriven. The FDS run is a thing of beauty. Oh, you haven't met Blob. Yeah, I think we introduced Pug to Blob earlier on. Bob the Blob is either your friend or your enemy. What do I got? 46. Okay, that's fine. I can get that. Give me my oak steak. Right? But man. Yo, we got it. Oh my god. What? Where did my... Why is this happening, guys? Come on. My D-pad just stopped working. Yo, I am so cheesed about that, y'all. MKL is cheesed. I'm not sure. I don't, because it let me pause. And I could pause and unpause. But my D-pad was not working. Yeah, no. Yeah, just give me the shot collar, guys. Yeah, I don't know. It might have been... Yeah, not with the game, no, right? I think if anything, it was either the... It was either the emulator or my controller. Let's get up here. Bizhawk is a perfect little being. They're just a small boy doing everything right. I'm so mad that I have to do this grind now. No, no. I shouldn't be. Now I'm like, do I have to double check? Oh yeah, what exactly did you come across in CV1? We have time to talk about our, respective speedrunning experiences while I grind up to 170 hearts here. Because kids, I need to get a run through to completion today. Yeah, that's what I thought. It should be NES Hawk, but now I'm like, do I need to double check? Apparently it doesn't throw the right codes out when certain things happen, so it causes the game to act abnormally. Damn. Right? That's just the kind of inconsistency that's like bad for speedruns. My dudes, please give me some hearts, man. Just between you and me, skeletons, you're not gonna win this fight. I will keep bringing you back to life and killing you until you give me what I need. A lesson for all my enemies out there. You're not being very kind. Look at how many times I've had to do this. Don't, guys. Yeah, no, I think it was probably a controller issue. I mean, I know if I accidentally hit the pause buttons and a certain input combination, it was probably changed. It probably went into one of like the controller settings options, right? Like you can change the D-pad functionality or analog stick functionality. You can change the SOCD options on the leverless. So that's likely what it was. It was just the most god-awful unfortunate timing. Jump, bonk, floor drop. Yeah, let me do that. Oh, whoops. That's the jump that I wanted. Play keyboard, skip the middleman. Yeah, I mean, that is an option. Okay, so we need to talk to the ferryman. We need to come back around. So we had to talk to him with Dracula's heart equipped in order to get to this mansion. And now we have to talk to him without it equipped, and he will bring us on back. I am currently 3 minutes behind my PB because of that grind. Oh, I have no clue what my day-night cycle is like. If I'm 3 minutes behind, it actually might be okay. Not like this, Blobs. Not like this. My dudes. Please, 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 please make the day-night cycle. Oh my god, guys, I am so close. Yes, I even got the floor drop. And so yeah, so the you had to jump up to the jump up, and if you bonk your head, you're set up. So jump. Oh, I missed the bonk. But what I can do is reset my Y position. Up, down, up. And doing it there means I only have to do one. Whereas if I went all the way to the right here, I would have to do 2 floor drops. Or take the stairs like a chump. And come on, we're not doing that. Not unless we have to. Shoot, I think I messed it up. Yeah. Oh, curses. Please, please just let me do this. Thank you. All right. All right, Bobby the Blobby. How nice is he gonna be? Okay, well... Stupid blobs. Let's go, Bobby. Come on, come on. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, no. Yes, I actually do. It is... I did the math, and even with the backtracking, it is... Oh, that would have been it. Even with the backtracking, it's about 2 minutes faster. Oh, come on, dude. Here, I gotta get him over here anyways to respawn him. Granted, it's only 2 minutes faster if you get the blob skip. Come on. No. Yeah, he boosted himself up, right? Is like, my dudes, this was not the agreement, all right? Oh, come on! Oh, that was close. Yo, this is the life we chose. So yeah, at this point, it would have been faster for me to just go the proper direction, right? Oh, I missed it. Because, yeah, the interval between jumps and the kind of jump that it does is random, right? So you have to jump at the right time, get to the right height, and it has to do the right kind of jump for it to line up. Yeah, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, Spriven, if you know a little bit more about it, I'm always open to some suggestions. So that is what some people say, is that it's better to, like, when you get hit, do this, come back over, and try again, right? But for me, I feel like I almost waste more time and health. But yeah, no, absolutely. Just, yeah, what are the ways in which you can manipulate it, right? But it's like, it's random, right? So I'm like, if it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other, whether it's randomly jumping based on being there or based on being here. But no, like, thank you. Like, let's, like, talking it through, right? It's good. As you can see, though, there we go. The lag. Yeah, honestly, like, it's funny though, there is so much for me right now that's going on in this run that the blob boost is actually one of my least, like, the lower concern for me, just because I'm like, it sucks for everyone. Like, ah, I got hit. So I am currently without Oak Steak, and I only have 28 hearts. So I need, once again, See, this is where I'm like, okay, like, I get why this is considered the rookie route, right? So much is left up to either chance or just being significantly longer. My god, guys, give me some frickin' hearts. 36? Yeah, alright. But could you imagine doing this with each of these kills taking 8 hits? Half heart is worth 4, so the small hearts are worth 2, half hearts are worth 4, big hearts are worth 6. All right. 1, 2, 3 falls. Hey, second try. All right. I just narrowly escaped that skeleton, too. Oh, whoops. God, that thing is so sketchy. My god, only 7.5 minutes behind. Damn. I want to get at least 4 hits. I think that's only 16 in total. Imagine an actual bus hitting Simon head on. There we go. Was that a gold split? How was that a gold split? What did I do in my PB to allow that to be a gold split? Oh God, maybe. I might have died on Carmilla by accident. I need 40. So I guess 10 half hearts, yeah. Man, this is a rough life. 38. Come on, guys. Just give me my hearts. 42. 2 more. All right. Is this guy gonna give it to me? You see how RNG is a problem now. Yeah, right? Cool. Yeah, the item drops are a really big part of it. Okay. Jump, jump, jump. Ah, sweet. So this is, like I said, so after this mansion, it is really pretty downhill in terms of the difficulty, right? So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do this. There you go. It sets me at that. You go to your laurels. And then you get across. All right. You know what? I don't need hearts right now. I have a bunch of lives. I'm a damage boost through a bunch of this. There we go. There we go. And you know what? Just because, why the heck not? I'll get the flame whip. Oops. Oh my god. Oh yeah, all right. So yeah, and this is where the day-night cycle is off to the point where like this section would be much easier if it was daytime. But here, we got one more mansion first. We got our oak stake in Laraboo, which means this is just a straight shot to collect Dracula's body parts. Oh, that is always so stressful. Come on. Damn it, I missed the second drop. But you see, guys, even we've been through all this, and still there are all these little tricks that is like, hey, if you do it, you save yourself 10 seconds. Yeah, lots of floor drop opportunities, right? Okay, so we are going right, and lots of right towards Castlevania. So yeah, this section, right, if it were daytime, all these guys would only be taking 1 hits, and it would be significantly easier to get through. Fuck it. I'm gonna just tank this. I want to make sure I have, and I should have enough hearts. I think I only need 4, like... Yeah, I think I only need, like, 24 hearts to make sure I can kill Dracula. Oh, damn, right. All these guys, too. Double hits. Fun. All right. Oh, we're not even going to get a sub 50 here, are we? Another floor drop. Just a little baby practice one before you get to the Castlevania, which doesn't require, but you want to get a quad drop. Oh, that's funny, man. Yeah. I'm usually going through here in the daytime, so I don't have to deal with these dropping crows. You know what? Okay. What happened? Oh, I must have... Did I hit my split? I must have hit my split by accident. It stopped, hasn't it? Whoopsie! Yo, it wasn't gonna be a PB. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, damn it. All right, well, I got a double. I got a double drop. That was pretty good. Really, you either want a double or a quad drop. The triple drop actually is slower. But yeah, if you get the quad drop, you actually fall through the ceiling here, right before Dracula's room. Yeah, triple is slower than a double because it makes you walk up a flight of stairs to get to where you need to go, right? So double puts you exactly on the floor you want to be. Triple puts you a floor below. Quad knocks you through the floor. There you go. Ugh. Okay, at least we got through a run. Man. Thank you, Gigi. We got there. We got there. DD for Dracula. But no, you can see it's like it is an absolutely wild run. I'm not saving that because I messed up something good. Thanks, son. There's a lot to put together in this run, right? Like it is super sick though. Like when you start nailing these sections, it just feels so good, right? No, this is like the Simon's Quest, I feel, is a super rewarding run for a like honestly a criminally underrated game. Y'all go play Simon's Quest casually. Like if you know what the problems are with Simon's Quest as a game, then you know that, like, cool, you can work through that. But it is a really great, I mean, Metroidvania, right? Like, this really did set the standard for the Symphony of the Night style game, but it was much more in the vein of the original Castlevania, right? Or Haunted Castle. So it's good. It's good as fun as just like a casual playthrough. But the speedrun's also really good too. Like it hits a lot of notes for me as a player that I'm like, yeah, I need more of this. Now it's just a matter of getting it together and getting through like how punishing it can be. Oh. Are we okay? What happened to my screen, guys? Do we still look normal over on Twitch? Who knows? All right, friends. I think that's good. This was a nice little morning into our afternoon of playing some games. My computer froze for a sec, and it's like the aspect ratio on my stream screen is all wonky now. So, yeah, I think it's probably a good time to call it. We got through a run. We got some good practice down. Yo, thank you. Appreciate that. This was fun. I really like this. I'm gonna need to do more just like chill sessions, talking through my speedrun stuff and stuff like that. It'll be good. I hope y'all are down for more. Yeah. So, yo, be kind out there, everyone. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. I'm gonna actually take a quick look to see if there's anyone to raid out to. Do we have any of our friends doing stuff? Oh, Toronto Top Tiers is getting in there for Northern Battles. I am missing out on the Toronto Top Tiers monthly because I'm here hanging out with y'all, which I love, don't get me wrong. But let's go give some love to the TTT folks. Shoutouts to Neo Russell, shoutouts to Safety Man. Those folks do amazing work over there at Toronto Top Tiers. So yeah, let's go check them out. Let's go enjoy some fighting games and have a lovely day, everyone. Yeah, I will say hi to the fam for all y'all. Be kind out there, be good to yourselves, and stay safe. I will see you next time in the basement. Adios, friends.
Up on the board.
Fent Brick versus Vital